Jada is back at it, here to give everyone another Game of Thrones Season 5 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you weren't caught up to the point where I am and rewatching or watching Game of Thrones, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative. Pay attention to the episode title, which of course I'll say as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further, just to stay away from any potential spoilers. This will be Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode number 2. The title of this episode is called The House of Black and White. This will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. Cersei and Jaime receive a message from Dorne. Myrcella's necklace in the jaws of a viper. Recognizing the threat, Jaime tells Cersei that he will infiltrate Dorne and retrieve Myrcella. He meets Bronn with his betrothed Lolly Stolworth at Castle Stokeworth, and tells him that if he helps him rescue Myrcella, he will be wed to a woman with a larger castle, which, of course, Bronn is intrigued by. At a small council meeting, Cersei announces that she will sit in until Tommen chooses a new hand. She makes Mace Tyrell Master of Coin and Qyburn Master of Whispers, but her uncle Kevan declines the offer of Master of War and states that he will return to Casterly Rock until he hears directly from Tommen himself. Now, Stannis, unable to win House Stark's former allies to his cause, offers to legitimize Jon as a Stark and give him Winterfell if Jon pledges his service to him. Jon plans to decline, but before he can tell Stannis, he is nominated by Sam to be the new Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. Now, Jon ends up defeating Sir Alliser after Maester Aemon casts the winning vote. Brienne and Podrick stop at an inn where they encounter Petyr Baelish and Sansa. Now, Brienne asks Sansa to exit with her, but Sansa refuses. Baelish tries to capture Brienne, but she escapes with Podrick. And then Podrick suggests that since both Stark girls have refused her protection, that Brienne is released from her vow to Catelyn Stark. But Brienne distrusts Baelish and follows them. Now, Terese takes Arya to the House of Black and White, the headquarters of the Faceless Man, but the doorkeeper denies her entry. After wandering the streets of Braavos, Arya encounters the doorkeeper again, who then brings her back to the temple and changes his face to that of Jaqen H'ghar. He grants Arya's entry, but tells her that she must become no one. Ellaria Sand hatefully watches Myrcella with Trystane Martell and asks Doran to take action for the murder of Oberyn, but he refuses. Now, as Tyrion and Varys travel through the Flatlands on their way to Voltanos, Varys attempts to motivate Tyrion by reminding him of his skill in ruling. And then the last thing that kind of happens, or the last thing I want to touch on, Daario Naharis and Grey Worm capture a member of the Sons of Harpy, Mosador, a freedom sitting on Daenerys' council, kills the captive before the trial. Now, Daenerys executes Mosador publicly, inciting a riot between the freedmen and the masters. At night, Drogon visits Daenerys at the Great Pyramid, but then flies away, and that's how the episode ends. So, yeah, it had some moments in it, but all in all, wasn't anything special. I liked the stuff with Cersei sitting in on the council meeting, because they obviously did not want her there. Well, at least Pycelle and Kevan. I think Qyburn, of course, wanted Cersei there, but Pycelle, typically the head of the king. Pycelle's a moron. Simply that. But hopefully they're able to rescue Myrcella at Dorne, because that's not good where she is. So all in all, I'm going to give the episode a score of I would say an 8.1 out of 10. And then the character of the episode, and it could have went to many characters like Jon Snow, could have went to Samwell, although probably not Samwell. I'm going to give it to Daenerys because she just, she made a decision that, is going to change some things. So You've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. So if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, make sure you smash that like button. Definitely want to grow the channel and help the videos on the YouTube algorithm. If you know anybody that would be interested in this type of review, please share it with anybody that you know. Sound off in the comment section about your thoughts. What would you score this episode? Who would be your standout character of the episode? And what is your favorite moment of this episode, or anything Game of Thrones related? And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I definitely want to grow the channel as much as I can grow it. So don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.